Welcome back, everyone. And after explaining theoretically about what function is, the function is block of codes, okay, or statements to express some particular task, and it's for reusability, for legibility, for ease of maintenance, and a function including a return type, function name, list of parameters or nothing. Your code. I already put some add function or greet function, and this time we're going to try to use C program in order to demonstrate about functions. So we're going to create a new project console, make sure it's C. Then this one we're gonna put here session number. I think session number 3 already, and then this one is functions. Okay. And then we're going to get up. It's supposed to be session number 4. Okay, and I'm going to name this one session number 4 functions. You create a folder, you name it session number 4 functions. Okay, open this one as well. You're gonna save this project. Now you're gonna save this main file. Okay, inside C program, in order to create a function, again, I'm going to create a function. The first one is void. Okay, return type, it doesn't return anything. Okay, it doesn't return anything, which is void, and the name of the function is greet. Okay, and you don't need in order to do greeting, you don't need to input any values inside it. So next one is a block of code. Okay, so you're going to start with input with return type, which is nothing. The name of the function. The name of the function is normally, you can just follow the principles of naming conventions for the variables. Okay, no space, no special characters. You can use numbers, but not at the start, so on and so forth. Okay, then you don't need any of the input here. Then inside here, you can just simply do the printf. You're gonna display welcome everyone. Okay, everyone to anyone can code C. Okay, series. Okay, then it's a function. In order to use this kind of function, you can just simply call them greet. Okay, just simply call them greet here. Just call greet here. So if you would like to write this long lines of code, you just say greet. And if you compile and run this one, you'll see that your methods here main is going to call to that method, it's going to call to that function greet, and when it's called to that function, the text welcome everyone to anyone can code C series. Okay, it's displayed. So let's say you can make use of reusability so that you can do greet once more. Okay, greet one more. It's legibility because you can just read the code here, which is greet. You know what the greet means without needing to check the code like this one. Okay, you know what the greet means already. So it's legibility. Secondly, in reusability, you would like to write this line of code twice. You will just call the method twice or the function twice. Okay, then you're going to be able to execute and run. You'll see you have 2 of them. I'm going to add a new line here to separate them. So we're going to run this one. You'll see that. What is this one? Okay, save this one. First compile and run, so you'll see these 2 lines. Okay, you'll see these 2 lines. Similarly, I'm going to demonstrate about another function, which is function add. So function add will return a values. That's why that values is of type integer. Okay, that's why I'm going to put it in. Then the name of function for you to call, which is add. Okay, of course, add is surprisingly, you have to give the name of the function it's add. Why do you need to give the name of the function again? For you to use, just like your parents give the name to you so that people can call you. Okay, and for adding, you're going to declare 2 variables, int x, int y. Why? Because when you tell the computer to add, it's gonna simply add what do you want to add, and in this case you have to put 2 variables. First one is int x, another one is int y. Why do we put them as variable? As I said again, if you put fixed values here, then the adding is very useless. The adding is very useless. Okay, if you put fixed values, the adding is very useless because it's gonna add only for one. But if you put variables, then you can input anything inside here, and then the method going to implement the add for you. Okay, and secondly, that's what now. Let me just implement the code g equal to x plus y. Then you're going to return the value g. Okay, this return statements mean you're going to return the value g, and the value g is of type integer. That's why you need to specify the return type of the values that you're returning as int here. Okay, because g here is integer, and why? Because the x and y is integer, and you do the add operations, it's gonna return you an integer as well. Okay, that's why this one is return g. Okay, and in order to call to this kind of method, because it's returning you a values. Okay, so you're going to need to declare a variable int r to store that return values. Okay, because inside our C programming, in order to store a value, you have to create a variables, and that variable must be of the type int, because the returning data type of this add method is int. Okay, and you're going to add it to add number 10 and number 20. Okay, then now you can print out, okay, 10 plus 20 equal to, okay, plus 20 equal to a digit, and I'm going to put a numbers here. Then you're going to put here r as a result. Okay, similarly, just let me run it first. You see, so 10 plus 20 equal to 30. So the add method is done, as is doing the calculation for us. Similarly, for code reusability, if you would like to do the add once more, you will just gonna call to the variable r now equal to add 10, 1 and 2. Then so you can do code reusability by just simply call add and write down. That is what it means about variables. The first time when you call add, your x is storing number 10, your y is storing number 20, so it's returning you 30. But the second time when you call the add method, your x now is called number 1 and your is storing number 1, and your y now is storing number 2. That's why we are using variables as input parameters. Okay, that's why we are using variables as input parameters. Okay, and these variables are only, again, they are only available within this block of code. You cannot call to x and y in this place. Okay, x and y in this place is not possible to call them in here. Okay, then if you do the add here now, you can similarly do the print out of this one, do the print out of 1 plus 2 as well. Okay, and you'll have the same result. So you'll see the code reusability. Okay, code reusability, and you'll see the reason why this one is a variable, the reason why this one is also a variable. Okay, and this input variables is available again only within the block of code subset methods. Okay, so it's for code reusability and also for legibility of your code as well. And the value that you inputting this time, they are called arguments. Okay, arguments. The variables here is called input variables here is called parameters. Okay, input parameters. And in a lot of cases, your grid method here will not call, because your C programming is running from top down. Okay, and it's when it's run the grid method, it doesn't know what the grid is. But this time it does know. But in other programming languages, it may not know what grid is. So you may need to, in other version of compiler, okay, you may need to declare that grid method up here first. Okay, and you may need to declare the add method up here first. Okay, up here first. Okay, like you were saying the naming conventions over here. So if you run this one, let me see. I was missing the semicolons here. Okay, if we run this one, you'll see it's good. It's good now. See. So in several cases, you may need to place this one. It's called function declaration on top before running with it. Okay, I think that's almost it about the function. You may learn about pass by references and pass by values, but that one is another specialized topic. I'm not gonna show it here now. Okay, currently what you're passing here is passing by values. Okay, just to know it. But later on you'll learn more about it later. Okay, bye bye.